I'm Tom Trinsky, Head of Natural Sciences at the Auckland Museum. I've been collecting fish all my life. So when I first put my head underwater at the Kermadecs Islands, it didn't remind me of anywhere else I'd been before. It didn't have the big seaweeds of northern New Zealand. It didn't look like any of the coral reefs I'd dived before with lots of colourful tropical reef fishes. But it did have lots of large predators. And they are one of the few places on Earth that are untouched by people, which means the communities that live there are in their natural state. And there are very few places on Earth left like that anywhere. The striking thing is the number of sharks you see when you dive there. I've seen a dozen Galapagos sharks in one field of view, knowing that there's several more dozen swimming around me. I've only ever seen that in a few places on Earth, and they're all remote reefs, away from human fishing. Boy, it gets your heart racing. I've never seen anything like the spotted black groper at the Kermadecs Islands. They're in large numbers, they're all quite large individuals, and they're extremely curious. Over the last 5 years, I've been lucky enough to lead 5 expeditions to the islands. And you know what's amazing? Is every time we come back with new species records. Just from the 2011 expedition, we've described 15 new species, and we know of dozens more yet to be described. On one dive last year, we recorded 5 species of fishes that have never been recorded there before. There's still a lot unknown. It's really important that scientists use the Kermadecs Islands to undertake their research. So we have a reference station there, and there's only very few in the world, where we can say, this is a naturally functioning ecosystem, where all the parts of the ecosystem are working together without interference by people. Unlike coastal New Zealand, there's actually tropical corals there, but they're in small patches, so they're not forming big reefs yet. All it's going to take is a slight increase in temperature, which we expect to happen over the next century, and we'll have coral reefs at the Kermadecs Islands. The world oceans are stressed. The signs are things like coral bleaching, pollution throughout all of the oceans, and we've removed more than 90% of the big fishes. Things are really out of balance. The Kermadecs Ocean Sanctuary is a really exciting development in marine protection. It'll be one of the largest marine protected zones in the world and will help restore the oceans back into balance. I've had a lot of memorable experiences there, but one thing that I keep coming back to is seeing my dive team as tiny little figurines on a lunar landscape, and me drifting down, gliding down to meet them.